welcome to Whiskey Fans. My name is Tony, and it is St. Patrick's Day, if you can't already tell. And so we're not doing an Irish edition, but this is being filmed today, and we'll just kick things off with a little bit of Irish whiskey. I got some Redbreast 12 cast strength, and we'll do a little to our health here on St. Patrick's Day. So, Solancha. All right, on today's edition, we're not doing Irish whiskeys. We're actually doing the 5 bourbons you need. And in the 2023 Challenge Edition, I was challenged by Barrels and Bark to do this. And at the end of this episode, we're going to challenge 2 more whiskey tubers. So the first bourbon on the list of the 5 you need is going to be what you use for your mixer in your cocktails. I chose one. I don't really drink a lot of cocktails. I'm lazy in my drinking unless I'm going to a restaurant and someone makes me an old fashioned or something. So I usually just try to get the flavors I get from just sipping on whiskey. But what I thought was the Old Grandad 114 would be a perfect mixer. You've got the higher proof and it's got a higher rye content. It's a little spicy. It comes in like a 27% rye mash bill. So I'm recommending the Old Grandad 114 as your mixer. All right, number 2 on the list, we have our daily drinker. Daily drinker can be defined in many different ways. Is it accessible? Is it affordable? Or is it something you just like? In my opinion, I don't have a daily drinker. It's just whatever I feel like because I don't eat the same food every day. I don't put chicken nuggets on my plate every day. So I like to have some variety. But I did come across a recent one from Bardstown Bourbon Company. And this is their new Bottled and Bond, the Origin series. This is coming in around 50 bucks, 100 proofer. This is a wheater, and it's just an excellent pour. So if I had a daily that I had to recommend, it would probably be this. And number 3 on our list tonight is what you go to pour on a Friday night. You had a long work week, you're just ready to kick back, grab something delicious, and what I grab, and I alluded to OFO Friday, is going to be the Old Forester single barrel strength. This can come in a lot of different varieties because it is a single barrel, but I like any of them. Warehouse K is what I have here. This is bourbon for breakfast. I picked this up at Merle's Whiskey House down in Louisville on Whiskey Row, and it's absolutely delicious. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd bottle by now. But if I'm going on a Friday night after a long week, this high proofer really hits the spot. All right, number 4 on our list. This would be a bottle that you would bring out to impress your friends. Whatever friends you have over, it could be your bourbon club. So you might be selecting a different bottle from a bottle that you have, friends from work. It doesn't know a lot about what whiskeys are, why you're so crazed, why you travel hours, get up at god-awful hours to go to allocated drops. But this is something that, hey, it's identifiable to you. It's unique. And I thought out of my collection, when I went down to Michter's, I had a great opportunity to do the bottle your own. And this is the nice box they do. You get to pour right out of the barrel. It's barrel strength Michter's bourbon. And you get to open up this nice box for them. Make sure it doesn't fall out. And there it is. It's nicely displayed. And when you bring this out, you'll see that you put the labeling on it. And I put my own name. They require you to put your name on that. And so this is your bottle, it's your date, and that's something unique. You did this right on the trail, and it's a damn good whiskey too, even if it's the friends that you have over that are bourbonites or bourbon aficionados versus just those people that don't know a lot about it. I think this will impress them. We come to number 5 on the 2023 challenge of the 5 bourbons you need. I disagree. I need a lot more, but the 5 bourbons you need. And this is something that you'd pull out for a celebration. Something maybe sentimental to you, maybe something high end, whatever. You might be calling me a sappy sentimentalist, but I'm doing a bottle your own again. And this comes from Heaven Hill, and this is Elijah Craig. And this is one that my wife bottled. This was her first bottle. She is my partner on the trail. We do all of our hunting together. And if I was going to say that something was one to celebrate, it would be this bottle right here when we open it up. So if you haven't checked out Barrels and Bark, who put me up to this challenge, I recommend that you go to his channel, like and subscribe. And if you like this content, I would encourage you to like and subscribe me and put on the notification when I have out new content. But just a review, we've got our mixer being the Old Grandad 114. We have our daily drinker. This is the Origin series from Bardstown Bourbon Company, and this is their bottled and bond 100 proof wheater. And my Friday night go-to is the Old Forester barrel strength, and this is a single barrel. And this is the one that I bring out to impress my friends, which is the Michter's, the bottle your own. And finally, I celebrate the bottle that my wife had poured, and that's the 5 bourbons I need. And I think it's a good representation across the board. You tell me what you think in the comments section. All right, as promised, we are going to challenge 2 more whiskey channels to do this 2023 5 bourbon challenge. My first one is Arsenic Culture. Really like the stuff those guys are doing. I really enjoyed their last video that they dropped on the Parker Heritage, one of my very favorite pours that I've had recently. So can't wait to see what they recommend as their 5 suggestions. And second on the list is A Taste for Whiskey, Jeff Clark. He helped get me started on my bourbon whiskey journey. And I say whiskey, Jeff, because we're limiting to this, not scotch. And so I really enjoyed what we did here today. If you liked it, like I mentioned, please like, subscribe, drop your comments, what you think about my 5 selections. I'm going to put the channel information for the 2 challengers in the comments as well, so you can easily find that. But again, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to Salancha to your health. Cheers, and we'll see you next time.